Hello, it's me, mayohosko, and welcome back to another live build of Lego set 10255 Assembly Square. And I believe this is episode number 8 of this live stream series. Yes, this is episode 8. And let me just get a microphone test. Hello. Okay, sorry about the spotty audio this time. Something not right here. Well, I'm sorry about that. That my I think it's because my computer fan is running. That's probably why. Sorry about that, folks. My microphone would be picking up the sound of my fan going in the background. That's the internal for my laptop. So now I need to set up the time lapse. Now we are up to page 110. I'm just gonna move these pieces out of the way, and once again I apologize for the audio quality. Actually, the fan might go away if I take my laptop off of charge. So let me just make that quick adjustment. Sorry about the shaking. Oh crap. Don't tell me that was a microphone. And it wasn't. Phew. Oh, sorry about the slow start there. We're nearly 3 minutes in. Thank God that was just a OneDrive update. I thought that would have been the sound of my microphone disconnecting. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm feeling a bit tired right now. A bit more tired than I was yesterday. So we need a reddish brown 1 by 6 bricks. Just feel see now my computer microphone is going away. Actually, we hang on. Oh yeah, I'm some steps behind. So I think I didn't do something on the previous page. Yes, it's supposed to have a 1 by 3 brick right here. And then, what is it? It's a 1 by 6 and a 1 by 4. Okay, now we should be in place. Because now we can put down our our 1 by 2 black brick to cover up this side. And we need another one on the other side of the arch. And now, since my computer's fan has gone off, let me get a test now. Hello, hello. Okay, it's still, the microphone quality is still a bit less, so I'm sorry about that. Even after my computer fan has turned off. So I'm sorry about that, folks. But we're just gonna power on through. So now we need to put that layer of 3 1 by 6 reddish brown bricks. And then at the back, we need, hang on, yes, we need to stack, well, we need to put glass inserts, and we've got 3 people watching right now. We need to put in um, 6 of the small by 2 window panes into these 2 by 2 black windows. And we need to do that 6 times. Ooh. So where are those trans clear inserts? And once again, and we've got 4 people watching right now. Uh, as I've said in previous streams, I don't build, um, I don't show me building the things on the camera for the live stream because I've got a time lapse going on, um, independent of the live stream, and I haven't said it in this live stream series yet, but I think you can tell, much like my build for the Manchester United Old Trafford Stadium set, I will be doing a time lapse build. Well, no, sorry, I will be doing a video about me building this set as a time lapse, and hopefully I can structure it somewhat similar to the way I did the um, the time lapse video for that set. So you should be looking forward to that coming out sometime in the future. I think that'll be uploaded sometime in late July. So these pieces, the windows need to go in these slots at the back behind the staircase. And we need to stack some more 1 by 2 black bricks to fill in the gaps to make an even line with the windows in the back here. It looks like there's some windows that goes in front of one of the dark bluish grey slopes as well. No, sorry, not slopes, arches, the 1 by 6. So do we need, no, I'm guessing we'll put in some plates later. But now we need a black 4 by 4 angle plate, and then we need a black a dark bluish grey 4 by 4 corner plate on top. Sorry about my phone notifications in the background. My phone is blowing up over here. So there are some things that I want to talk about. My phone is blowing up again. Um, there are some things I want to talk about regarding the videos that I'm filming right now. I haven't filmed a video in the last 3 days or so, and it's because, as I explained in I think some live streams early on in this live stream series, and some of the mock videos that I've already filmed and prepared for a scheduled upload, I'm running out of a lot of pieces. And oops, need to use the brick separator. So for all you at home who have been following this live stream series, go get to your glass of water and take a shot whenever I have to use the brick separator. And whenever I have to take a drink of water, be sure to comment the hashtag always be hydrated. So now this needs to go on top of the on top of the turntable base that we built in the last live stream. How is that supposed to go on? It's very finicky. That is how is this supposed to connect? How is this supposed to connect? That's weird. Does it just sit in place? I think it does. It just sits in place. That's a little bit of an unsecure build. And then we need some 1 by 2, more 1 by 2 black bricks to brace that. Where is it? Where is it? Need a 1 by 2 black brick. But where is it? It should be hiding in plain sight. Where is it? Under my instructions? Because I can't see it. Is it? Did it fall down here somewhere? There's one piece that fell down. I think that's an extra piece. Don't tell me. Or did I build something wrong? No, didn't build that wrong. There's supposed to be 5 in this step, but I'm not seeing it. It must be in one of the bags, but I think it's going to be easier for me to go into my room, into my parts collection, and try and find it. So just give me a minute or so to let me go and find that piece. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't want to spend all of that time trying to scrounge through all these pieces or the bags. And why isn't this securing? Snap on. Here we go. Okay. There's supposed to be some plates. Oh yeah. So we need a, what is it, a 1x8 black plate to brace these windows. Come on. And we need, what is it, a 1x3. That doesn't make sense. Where is that supposed to fit on? Looks like a 1 by, hmm, that doesn't seem right to me. Supposed to put a 1x3 here. Oh my god. Supposed to put a 1x3 here, and then a 1x6 there. It just leaves a stud floating. Oh, I see why. We need to put on that corner plate first. There we go. And then we put the 1x2 plate on top of that. And then we put the 1x6 stud. No, sorry, plate. Okay, there we go. So now let's turn over to page 112. Okay, now we need a light bluish grey 1x2 plate. And where is it? Where is it? Hello, where are you? And don't tell me we're missing this piece as well. Oh, there it is. That goes there. Then we need a light bluish grey 2x4 plate to finally brace those arches together. And then we need another one to brace the other arches. I wish they'd done that earlier on, because that would have made the build process more stable. Then we need a 1x4 on each side. There we go. And then we need another black 2x2 corner plate. And now we need to put a layer of plates on top of the whole thing. So looks like we need a 1x8 on the wall, and then 2 1x6s to fill up the left side, and then 2 more 1x6s to fill up the back, and that'll brace some of these back windows. But before that, we need to put a black 1x2 plate that can brace the arches. Then we put the 1x6 plate on, and then in between the windows, to brace the arch, to brace both the black and the dark bluish grey arches, we need to brace that with a 2x3 light bluish grey plate. And where is it? And where is it? Here it is. Ugh. I think it might be my lighting is why I'm struggling to find these pieces. And then we need to find a 1x1 light bluish grey square plate to fill a gap. And where is that? There it is. Sometimes they look like regular elements and sometimes they look like modified elements. Very tricky for my eyes to see sometimes because of the glare that's reflecting off of my laptop. Yet still connected to the microphone, and we're approaching 17 minutes. I think this is going to be a shorter live stream for this time because I think I just want to finish bags 3 and possibly open up bags 4 in preparation for the next live stream, which unfortunately until my dad gets healthy again, I'm not going to be doing live streams at 11 p.m. for the foreseeable future. Hopefully my dad can get healthy and won't need to spend the night out here in this lounge room. Okay, so what now? Okay, now I need a black 1x4 plate, and then a 1x3, and then a corner plate, and then another 1x3. Where is it? There it is. And then a 1x2, and then a corner, and then a 1x6 and another corner. And then a 2x4. That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, that's because we need to put a light bluish grey 1x4 plate on top of one of the dark bluish grey arches. And then we can put a black 2x4 plate. And then another corner plate. So that should be all for page 159. Let's go no, sorry, not 100. Hang on a minute. Why are these different numbers? Are these, oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the step count, not the page count. Sorry, my bad. I might have made that mistake a couple times. Turn over to page 114. Okay, now we're building some of the chairs outside, so we need to build a chair build 4 times. So we need 4 of the black 2x2 dishes. Then on top of that, we need 4 black 1x1 round plates with the open stud. And these little boogers camouflage really easily. Snap those on. Come on, snap on. There we go. Come on, snap on. And then on top of that, we need 4 black 2x2 round plates. while I'm building these things, I'd just like to mention that I know that the live stream quality of these live streams isn't the greatest, and that's because I have to I have to use my laptop to film all of these live streams because I am not monetized yet. And the number one reason I want to be monetized is not because of the money. It's because I'll be able to do live streams from a mobile device. And I'd love to be in a position where come October, when I go out and get the iPhone 13, I could do live streams on my iPhone 13. But I can't because I am not monetized. And to be monetized, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. And today we gained a subscriber, or at least we did have 132 subscribers for a little while, and we're still at 132 subscribers. Because a quick story, the other day I had 132 subscribers for probably 30 seconds, and then that person unsubscribed again. So I'm not sure if it's the same person or a new person, but anyway, we gained one subscriber today, so that was happy to see. And I want to say that because of all the views, or because of the few views that my live stream series for this build of the Lego modular assembly square set 10255, I think we are approaching 95 watch time hours right now. And I think in order for me to get up to that 4,000 watch time hours, and that's encouraging me to do more live streams. So if you want me to do more live streams, um, please let me know down in the comments below, or the comments within the live stream, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about my format about live streams. Do you like the fact that I structure my live streams in a way where they can be listened to on the replay as a podcast? Because I like making podcast episodes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I like to think that more people would watch or would listen to a podcast on replay than watch a live stream live. So you tell me your thoughts about that down in the comments below. Um, which format you prefer? A more engaging live stream that has more visuals, or the same amount of visuals I have right now, which is deliberately not many, so that people listening to my live streams on the replay as a podcast doesn't have to worry about not seeing any of the visual effects, because I don't have a lot of visuals in these live streams for that purpose. So please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'd love to hear your feedback so I can take into account your feedback and make any necessary changes. And the reason I ask for your opinions is because I value what you have to say, because you are the viewer, you are the subscriber, you are the supporter, and you are the investor for people who choose to support me on Patreon, like Captain Matt and Venomous Titan, are the very people that keep this channel alive and keep me motivated to continuously upload these videos. Because I wouldn't be doing this I wouldn't be doing these live streams if it wasn't for viewers like you. And as I've repeatedly said in many live streams, I like to take the time out of my day in these live streams to thank everyone who has enabled me to be in the position I am. I mean, I was absolutely thrilled when I finally cracked 1,000 subscribers. No, sorry, 100 subscribers, because when I reached 100 subscribers back in February or something, I then qualified for a custom URL web address, and now that's what the default URL is for my channel, which is youtube.com/c /mayohosko, all in low caps, all one word. And so thank you for those early subscribers, and thank you for the 32 people who have chose to subscribe to the mayohosko channel since then. And um, hopefully time by time, bit by bit, I can slowly increase that subscriber count, and particularly for the month of July so far and June, compared to May and April, um, the statistics have gone up immensely when I go and look at the YouTube Studio app, because the views are up and watch time hours are up, which are the main statistics I look at. Um, Also, from time to time, I look at the. Is there only two tables? Yeah, there's only two tables. For the I also like to keep up the um, with the geographic statistics about what countries are watching my YouTube videos, and the Philippines have been very kind to me, and I think that's because of all the views that my top rated video um, has gotten, which is over 7,000 views, and it still to this day blows my mind that that video went viral. And I think that was because that was in January, and January is normally one of the big months for the NBA season. And if you didn't know, I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan, and that was when LeBron James and Anthony Davis were still healthy before they had their injuries, which ultimately stopped us from competing for the NBA championship. So I'm a member of Laker Nation, and if there's any NBA fans out there watching or listening to this live stream, tell me in the comments below which NBA team you support, and we can get into some sports rivalry talk. I love talking about that stuff on social media. I love going back and forth with sports fans. So those are the seats outside of the coffee shop. Now we need to put um, a 1x4 dark bluish grey plate on top of one of, yeah, that's weird. Oh no, that needs to raise one of the one by a stack of 1x4s we've already placed, so that we can properly align a black 1x1 clip, and that needs to be orientated with the edge of the clip rubbing up against the plate, and we need another one on the other side, in the same orientation, rubbing up against one of the light bluish grey tails, and then we need two more in that same orientation. So I'm guessing there's some type of railing that's going to go there. I think we might be using some six long. I'm guessing that we're going to be needing to use some six long bar elements. And then we need a dark bluish grey 2x2 corner plate, and that's it for page 115. Now, page 115, there's some topiary builds on the sides of the doorway, the front door to the coffee shop. So we need two reddish brown 1x1 bricks, and in and to go through them, we need some of these green blade pieces that act as a topiary shrub. So that goes there, and actually that needs to be oriented with the flat face facing um the same orientation as the doorway. Where's the other one? There should be another one. Where is the other one? I'm not seeing it. Hello, where is it? Do a microphone check. Yep, microphone is still connected. Where is that other one? Um, oh, there it is. It was camouflaging with some of the other green elements. Okay, there we go. And now we need to build some lamps. So that's what those 1x1 modified bricks with the vertical clip bar was for. And so we'll with the vertical clip, because we need to put in some of the adapters, yeah, some of the clip bar, sorry, some of the clip bar and bar hole um adapters. We need four of them, and they're camouflaging with some more pieces. To build these lamps. So we need we need to build four of these lamps. So we'll need four light bluish grey 2x2 dishes, and we'll need a 1x1 trans yellow round plate for the lamp, and snap those inside there. Where's another one? There it is. Come on, stay in there. And we need four of the light bluish grey spigot pieces, and the bar um, of the spigot pieces sliced into the bar hole for those adapters. Yes, and they are light bluish grey. Now I've got to find two more of those adapters, and they're hiding from me. There's one, and we need another. Where was another? Where is it? 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 Now that's a flower that was granted on top of my instructions. There's that spigot piece. I'm going to slide this out. I'm going to rotate this to the side so I can more easily put this thing on. And the baby carriage stroller pram is just kind of sitting wherever. I think there's a minifigure that will go with it eventually. And there's that adapter. And we need another one of the spigot pieces that just slides on in. And there are the lamps. And let's straighten up these lamps. Okay, those lamps are straight. So now what do we need? So that's page 116. Now we need to build some of these awnings. And the awnings are yellow and white. And each stripe of the awning consists of a 2x3 curved slope with a 1x1 modified a 1x1 modified plate with the what is it the rigid tooth that points down. And I'm sorry if you can, I'm sorry if the microphone is picking up any background noise. And if you haven't seen these style of toothpieces before, that's what they look like. Sorry that the focus and the lighting isn't the best. If I had a studio with a white void that was 2 by 3 feet, that's where I would be doing all of my filming in right now. But until I get the funds to do that, and until I can identify the hardware that I need, I'll continue to do these live builds on my coffee table, and at that hopefully I can build that that portable reviewing station soon, and that's an exciting upgrade that I hope to be making for the mayohosko channel, because that should drastically increase the production value. And because people that support me on Patreon, some of the one of the reasons if you decide to support me on Patreon is that you want to see the production value of this channel grow, much like how the Patreon supporters paid for the microphone that I use. The Patreon supporters will also be paying for me buying the hardware to build a portable reviewing station so I can have a proper white background in a white void, so that I don't have to use so that I don't have to drape a white bed sheet on my dining table and have it draped on the back of some chairs, because um, videos like my vintage Lego mini reviews are on that setup, and all my whole videos use that setup. By the way, if you haven't seen my vintage mini set reviews, I would have there is a playlist that you can go check out those videos. I think it's my vintage Lego playlist, and I have a playlist for all of my home videos that you can go and check out. And I don't know why, but I think less than 0.05%, no sorry, 0.5% of my views actually come from playlists, which I think is strangely low, because I think that people who watch my videos that only want to watch a certain type of videos would it'd be better for them just to identify one of my playlists. So if there is a specific genre of videos that I make, that you're only interested in that genre of videos, I would strongly suggest that you go and identify one of my created playlists. You can either go to the playlist section on my homepage, or on my default homepage, I have some lists of themed playlists that you can go and check out. And if you decide to view my videos in from a playlist, the way I make sure that I identify what videos I've already watched is I leave a like on someone's video if it's in a playlist, and then I leave a comment on someone's video if it's in a playlist, so that I know that if that same video is suggested to me by the YouTube algorithm, if I if I click on that video and I see that I've already liked the video and I see that I've already commented on the video, that's the way I make sure that I don't need to watch that video again. Because I'm sure everyone's experienced a time where you thought you hadn't watched a video, but then you get a deja vu moment and it all starts coming back to you and you realize that you've already watched the video. So that would be my biggest tip for casual viewers of any YouTube video that only watches videos from what YouTube recommends to them. The way you make sure that you've already watched the video, that you can identify that you've already watched the video, is by leaving a like or a dislike if you must on said video, because even disliking the video is helpful for content creators like myself. Because if someone doesn't, because of if you get a lot of dislikes, that doesn't mean you shouldn't treat that as, oh, people don't want to watch this. You should treat it as, um how can I improve the content to make it to where people would want to watch it? And that's a positive growth mindset, and that's the way I like to approach anyone that dislikes my videos. Because if I look at people who liked it, then I'm going to keep on doing videos like that. If I see some dislikes, that means that there's some room for improvement. And some of the greatest feedback that content creators like myself could ever get. And just wait, where is one of those pieces? I mean, I can't find. Oh, there it is. There was a white 2x3 curved slope that was hiding in plain sight. Some of the greatest feedback that YouTube creators can ever get is by someone who who dislikes who dislikes the video and then leaves a comment about why they dislike the video. Because if you just leave a dislike on someone's video without then leaving a comment about why you dislike the video, then the content creator isn't going to know what they can do better, and so they'll stick with making the same bad kinds of videos, and then more and more people are just going to keep disliking their videos because they're not getting any feedback about how they can improve their videos. And it's that type of engagement that is crucial to YouTube creators increasing the quality of their videos. So that's why I always like to stress to people who are watching my videos to leave a like about the video and then leave a comment about why they like the video, so that I know that what I'm doing is a way that works. Or if I'm not doing my videos in a way that works, if you please leave a dislike on the video, and then tell me why you dislike the video. Because if we can get that viewer engagement, I can make I can take your feedback and then apply that feedback to my videos, so I know, hey, this isn't what people want to watch. If I do X, Y, and Z, this is what people will want to watch. That way I can create better quality of videos, and that way I can give the viewers what they want. So that's why it's very important for you to leave a like or leave a dislike on the video, and then leave a comment telling me and suggesting me some feedback, because that's very important to me, and that's the only way that I'm going to grow. The quality of my videos is going to get better. The genres of my videos is going to be videos that giving the people what they want. So it's very important for any viewers that come along to tell me what they like and what they don't like, because I can't improve or stay on the same course without getting that feedback. So it's very important to me. Not trying to pressure anyone, because I know that some people, they don't have the 30 seconds out of their out of their day to leave a comment. But I'm more speaking to the regular viewers of Mayo of mayohosko, not necessarily the casual videos, because the no, it's not videos, the viewers. The casual viewers are those who are just watching whatever YouTube recommends to them. The regular viewers are people who are watching the videos either by browsing someone's channel or who are already subscribed to the channel or are watching videos from a playlist, etc., etc., who are going out of their way to manually search for someone's videos. Those are the regular viewers, and those are the people that should be leaving comments and feedback more than the casual watchers. And I'm missing something. There's supposed to be a black 1x3 plate. Where is it? Where is it? And there's also supposed to be a light bluish grey, a light bluish grey 1x3 tile. Where is it? A black 1x3 plate. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? It must have sunk somewhere in here. No. Did I build something wrong? Let me rewind into these instructions. I might have built something wrong. Let me take this off. Is this supposed to be? Yeah, that's right. Where else would this thing been? Trying to look for steps in the instructions where they would have used the 1x3 plate. That's supposed to be there. That's weird. Well, I can't find that piece. And we're just approaching 49 minutes. Where is that piece? I must have dropped it, because I never like to assume that a piece is missing. So I'm just going to go and see if I can find one in my collection. So I'll be back in a minute. I apologize about that, folks. I assume that piece will pop up when I'm done building this thing. Where is my water bottle? Crap. I forget to bring it out. Oh well, we're gonna power on through. Let's continue building this. And this build right here, what we're building is I think supposed to resemble a build from the cafe corner. And something I'll say again is that I've mentioned this in previous live streams this series. The assembly square set 10255 came out in 2017, and 2017 was the 10th anniversary of the Lego modulars. The original was the cafe corner, and that was designed by Jamie Berard. And because of the modulars, Jamie Berard has become one of the most beloved Lego designers. And that doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, that's because we need to put a 1x1 round plate in black with the open stud. And then we need to put a 1x1 clip. And then inside of that clip we need to put one of these white feather plume pieces. Plume. And then we need a black 1x1 square plate. And then inside of that other clip, we need a build that consists of a 1x1 black modified rounded plate with the the horizontal clip bar. Then on top of that studs area, we need another one of the black 1x1 round plate with the open stud, and then wedged into that we need one of the red coffee cups, or coffee mugs, sorry, so that we can build the sign for the coffee house. Actually, the bar doesn't go in that. The stud goes on top. Come on, get out of there. I don't want to have to use my teeth again. Come on, slide out of there. Come on. Ah well, I'll fix that later. I'm not going to waste more time. Come on, just snap on there. Where does that go? That goes... Oh yeah, that goes right there. Okay, now we need to put on some of the clips with the bar hole adapter. And how many of them do we need? We need 8 of them. And I'm sorry that you can't see this because I need to get that in shot for the time lapse. I'm not going to bother aligning them properly right now because I don't want to waste people's time. And there should be another one. So it's not going to be perfect right now, but I just want to get the thing on. Come on, snap on there. And where does that go then? It's in to this ratcheted hinge connection right there. So there we go. And that should be all that. Now let's move on to page 120. And we just ticked past 55 minutes. So now what do we need? We need a dark bluish grey 1x6 brick. Now we're building, I think the roof section of the roof section of the florist. And then we need a 1x3 brick. and then we need a couple headlight bricks in dark bluish grey, and then we also need we need a few headlight bricks and a few regular 1x1 bricks in dark bluish grey. And where's the other one? Now we need to put on some more 1x1. And then we need to put on two of the 1x1 studs on the side for two of the headlight bricks, some dark bluish grey 1x1 square tiles. And I'm guessing a section of the roof is going to be rested upon that. And then we need to put one of these, I think it's a gunmetal grey barred door piece, and that goes in the clips over the archway that we just built. And then we need to put some exoforce attaching a clip to that bar so that we can put some of these regular green leaf pieces in through those holes. We're going to slide those on. And which is the orientation? Yeah. Actually no. That one doesn't slide on top of the other. But there we go. And then we need to put some light bluish grey 1x8 plates that have the flat tooth extension. This is the piece I'm talking about. And that goes on top of the front wall of the florist. And that's it for page 121. Now let's move on to page 122. Now we need to put some of these very interesting curved window pieces. And that goes on top of the awning for the florist that are in the magenta and the medium lavender colour. And we're still connected to the microphone, and we're just approaching 59 minutes, so we're coming up on the hour mark. And then to cover those window pieces, need to put some white 1x6x2 arches. Then in between that we need to put in some dark bluish grey bricks and headlight bricks. We need two of the headlight bricks. And we need a 1x2 brick. And then a 1x3 brick. And then another headlight brick. Come on, fit in there. And then to cover those headlight bricks, we need more of the dark bluish grey 1x1 square tiles. And where is another one of those? There it is. I can do all this stuff one-handed right now. So then we need to get some of the 1x8 dark bluish grey bricks. And two of those 1x8 bricks and two 1x3 bricks. Where's another one? Here it is. And then we need, hang on. No, I built something wrong. I think I'm going to need to use the brick separator, and we just tick past the hour mark. So you get your glass of water and take a shot. I think it's easy if I just remove this whole section and something just fell down below here. So now I won't have to use the brick separator. I can just use my fingernails. So put your glass of water back down again. Okay. We need 1x6 bricks, and then a 1x3 brick, and then a headlight brick. And that's where we need to put the 1x1 dark blue grey square tiles. And then we need another 1x4. That's on the left side, and we need to repeat that build on the opposite side. Where's the headlight brick? Where is the headlight brick? That's not a headlight brick. There it is. And we need to put that square tile back. Where did that square tile go? There it is. And another 1x1. Okay, so that is page 123. Let's move on to 124. And all that is one 1x4 dark bluish grey plate and 12, count them 12 of the dark bluish grey 1x1 modified square plate with the vertical clip. There's something else I wanted to talk about. Going back to the white void portable reviewing station that I want to build out of hardware, that will be an increase in production value. So that'll be something that the Patreon supporters will be paying for over time. Is that for the I've said previously, one of my things that I'm considering making a Patreon perk is when I can get to $50 worth of Patreon supporters. Right now, I'm only at $12 something, which I think is $8.55 in American dollars. When I can get to $50 support on Patreon once per month, all my Patreon supporters can request me to do a review of any set of their choosing that has a value of 30 Australian dollars or less. And in order for me to do those reviews, I'll need to have finished building my portable reviewing station so that I can have a white void background and I won't have to use a tattered old bed sheet that I'm pretty sure has some paint stains on it, which doesn't look professional, and it has a lot of crinkles in it because we haven't ironed that in for several years now. So having those little creases doesn't make those look professional, such as my home videos and my vintage Lego mini reviews. Seeing those crinkles that need to be ironed out looks frankly ugly, and that's why I love to have white a white piece of flat timber so that there'll never be any creases in the first place. So that's a pipe dream for me, and hopefully that can become a reality if enough people look at my YouTube channel and decide to invest. Um, and I think with all of the Patreon perks that I have brainstormed, I think what I'm going to have to do so that I myself can keep track of all the Patreon perks that I have brainstormed. Really, when I've been doing these live builds for Lego Modular Assembly Square Set 10255, I'll need to write up a Word document and then create a Google Docs about it, so I can um, I can have a digital record of my ideas. And then for those who are in the mayohosko fan club, which I have since changed every description of every mayohosko video so that there was a link to my fan club. If you want to join the fan club, click the link in the description down below, and that is a Facebook group. And as I've established during this live stream series, with all of my brainstorming about ideas for different Patreon perks, is I've kind of established a hierarchy of viewership in the Mayo Hosco community. There are those casual viewers who have only watched my videos because my videos somehow got recommended to them by the YouTube algorithm. There are those who regularly comment on my videos but for some reason are not subscribed. There are people who have subscribed and regularly comment and like or dislike if they must on my videos. There are those who are in the fan club, and there are those who have supported me on Patreon. The five different levels of involvement that people have chosen to participate in the Mayo Hosco community, because some people are more invested than others, literally and and figuratively, with their money and their time, and I assume their internet data as well. If you have um, if you have capped if you have capped gigabyte internet, then I thank you for choosing to use some of your internet gigabytes for watching the Mayo Hosco channel, because I remember back in the days when I first used the internet, we only had 5 gigabytes, and that was in 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009. Then we eventually upgraded to 50 gigabytes, which was amazing. But then it was around the time I got my iPod when I was 10 years old, either for Christmas or my 10th birthday in 2011, that um, 50 gigabytes was now too low. So then we eventually upgraded to unlimited internet, because by by 2015, everyone in my family had a device besides the computer that used internet, and so getting unlimited was the biggest thing, was just the most exciting thing for me at that time. But back then we were on a naked ADSL coverage, so the internet quality was really bad. And then when the NBN, the National Broadband Network, got rolled out in um, in my suburb of Adelaide, South Australia, um, we were originally with one telecommunications company, and they had the bandwidth for their fiber optics was slow, and it was so bad the quality of the fiber optic cables was so bad that that when it was raining, the internet would just slow down. And so we changed internet providers, and now our internet has been better than ever because we, on naked ADSL, I want to say we were operating at only 40 megabits per second, but now we're operating at, in peak hour, 83 megabits per second. And I assume right now, because um, I think peak hour for internet usage is between 6 and 10 p.m. every night. So most times I'm operating at over 100 megabits per second, and that's what I'm at right now. But we have two different Wi-Fi frequencies. So that's why either yesterday's or the day before's live stream started 2 minutes later, is because 2 minutes later after 4 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time, is because I had to switch the Wi-Fi frequency because one of them was operating at 40 megabits per second, and the other frequency was operating at 90 megabits per second. And when I was operating at only 40 megabits per second, the stream didn't want to go live. So I apologize for the delay about that for those who were watching live. Anyway, enough about that story. So we're tiling up some of the roof line on top of the wall for the florist. So we need a lot of plates and jumpers. So now we need a 1x8 plate, so a tile, and then a 1x6 in light bluish grey, and then we need a 2x2 corner tile, and then beside that we need another 1x3, and then we need a 1x8, and that'll finish up the tile line for the bakery as well, which is on the right hand side of the modular. Then we need another 1x2, and I want to say that we're under 100 pieces now to go in bag 3. And then we need another, is it another 1x3? Yes, another 1x3. And then, so that's it for that. For page 126, then moving on to page 127, we need some more of the leaf elements in regular green. And we need to build another lamp outside of the side door. So for that lamp, we're gonna move some of these pieces out of shot of the time lapse. Oopsie, don't want to damage my instructions. So for that lamp, we need a 1x2 light bluish grey jumper, then a black spigot piece. Just slide that on in there. And then we need another black 2x2 dish, and then yet another trans yellow 1x1 round plate. So it seems like all of the lamps outside are using trans yellow elements, and then the lamps inside are using trans orange elements. So now I need to come behind the modular so I can attach those. So there are some special spots where the plant pieces go, because they attach onto some modified 1x1 bricks with the 1x1 studs on the side, the versions that are not a headlight brick. Okay, those are those plants and that lamp. Let me do a microphone check. And the microphone. Hey, what do you know? Captain Matt is calling me on Facebook Messenger. I'm doing a live stream right now. Yeah, you can get on and moderate. Well, that was Captain Matt calling me on Facebook Messenger, so he might get in the live stream chat. Okay, where am I? Um, yes, that was also page 127. Now let's move on to page 128. So it looks like we're building some more stained glass. So we need a 1x6 dark bluish grey brick, and then need a lot. And Captain Matt has just popped in here. So hello, Captain Matt. Um, so we need a 1x2 trans green brick, and then we need a couple 1x1 trans clear bricks, and then we need two more 1x2 trans green bricks, and that's to brace two dark bluish grey 1x4 bricks. And then either side of that, we need another two 1x1 trans clear bricks. So we're getting a nice stained glass pattern. Captain Matt says, how's it going, Mayo? It is going good. There has been some times during this live stream where I've had to go to my room to get pieces from my collection because I have either misplaced some of the pieces either on the coffee table right here or in one of the bags. But if that happens to not be the case, I might have to contact Lego about a missing piece. And truth be told, I have never had a missing piece. I think I might have had a missing sticker sheet once, but my hypothesis is that when I threw the box away for the 2006 hospital, which is the set I didn't have the stickers for, I think I might have thrown that box away with the stickers still inside, so that was my bad. So if you've ever seen any of my videos, he says that's cool bananas. Well, somewhat speaking about bananas. If you've ever seen if you've ever seen some of my videos that have that raised 40, raised light bluish grey 32 by 48 base plate, you notice that there are no stickers on that. And if I did have my stickers for the 2006 hospital, there would have been some strands of grass stickers that would have gone on the sides. But I never had those stickers, so I never had that grass detail, which, in a way, not, um, I regret not being able to have those stickers because that sticker sheet also had some really cool Star of Life logos that's used for some of the American health system hospitals and ambulances. I think the Star of Life is probably the best. I think the Star of Life symbol is a better symbol than the red than the classic Red Cross, if you're asking me. And I really like those Star of Life stickers in the 2006 hospital set. Okay, Captain Matt says Ashley is enjoying this stream so much she wants to come in for a physical live performance. She wants to be besties with you like I am. Oh, well that's sweet. And you know what? Since we are yeah, since you're actually coming to my house on Saturday to get your Lego set that you accidentally left over here, and since you found a set that was stolen, but then that thief returned it to you, that's a story for another day. That's a really funny story that I might talk about on tomorrow's live stream. We should do a live stream about where you're building that stolen set, and I can do my live stream about building that Lego City Police set that you found at like 80% clearance. We should do that live stream on Saturday if you've got the time, and we can do a collaborative build. Okay, so what do I need now? Need two light bluish grey 1x8 tiles to go on the top of the stained glass. Come on, snap on. And that's it for page 129. Now let's go to page 130. So that goes at the back of the floor. We've got a slide beams in between. That's why we had to put those headlight bricks with the 1x1 square plate. Captain Matt says, that's why I pick Woolies. And for those who don't know, Woolies is a colloquialism for Woolworths, which is a supermarket chain in Australia. That's different from Woolworths in the US, which I think is a department store that went bankrupt a couple years ago. If any American viewers are watching, please let me know if um um please correct me if I was wrong about that. Um, so what else? Um, okay, now I need to put some of these weird pieces. They've got a bow end and a two a too long bar, and it's in I think it's in trans bright green. I've never seen this piece before. Captain Matt says Ashley wants to see some Ninjago content from you, so maybe you can build one of mine on a live stream to keep for yourself. I didn't pay for any of your sets, so I would feel guilty. I would feel guilty um for keeping one of your sets. But perhaps I can go out and do a whole video about getting a a Ninjago set that fancies me if there's some really good elements for building walls like that set that you built on your live stream. That actually has some really cool column elements. So maybe I might consider buying that set to build on live stream sometime. Um, so what else? Yes, we need to put those weird trends light green elements to wedge them inside. Where is that? Is that at the top here? It's at the top of those regular green leaves at the behind the coffee shop. Let me get back here. Oh, it fell off. It's probably better to take these off so I can properly wedge these things in. Hopefully that stays together and that looks better. Okay, just gone past an hour and 24 minutes and the microphone is still connected. Yay! Captain Matt said, what if it's fan mail because I'm a big fan? Well, fan mail. Now that's interesting. That's something I also need to talk about. Um, I am considering opening up a PO. I'm considering opening up a PO box for anyone that contacts me and wants to send me some fan mail. But since we live in the same neighborhood, you can definitely send me some fan mail without needing to go to a PO box. But if there's anyone that's watching my videos or watching this live stream right now, and you have some fan mail that you want to send me, but there's no address, contact me about that so that I can try and organize opening up a PO box. Because I'd love to do fan mail videos if I can get enough people that actually want to send me fan mail, which I don't anticipate there are that many out there. Because after all, I only have 132 subscribers. Ashley said she would send fan mail. Well, Um, well, you if she wants to send fan mail, then we're in close enough proximity that you wouldn't have to go through a PO box. So we could work something out like that. Well, actually, something that'd probably be better is if Ashley wants to send me some fan mail, what she could do is she could wait until I have $50 worth of support on Patreon, and then she could get and then once per month she could take advantage of one of my proposed Patreon perks and get one request for a set review per month that has a value of 30 Australian dollars or less. Maybe wait maybe wait for that. Um, what else? I need to put some more of these bright green. I think they're four long bars inside of these bills, and these are supposed to be for roses, and those attached to the Exoforce arms that also have some curved blades attached. So that's supposed to look like a pair of roses for the logo for the 3D sign outside of the florist, and we've got our first like. So thank you for the viewer at home that liked. Okay, what else? So I think we've got under 50 pieces to go now, which is awesome. So let's go on to 132, which is the start of bag four. So surely there aren't extra pieces. But this seems like too much to be extra. And why do we have this dog outside? Oh yeah, that dog is supposed to. That's sitting on one of the chairs. That's interesting. In fact, get a close up of the dog. It's in a medium nougat. The lighting and the focus isn't the best. So let's put this dog on this seat right here. Actually, probably be best to put the dog on the seat and then put the seat back on its stand. Ashton McCullough wants to support you on Patreon, just a couple of dollars a month. Yes, well, speaking of Patreon, for those who are considering supporting me on Patreon, I think the minimum is $4.25, which is I think that's $3 a month. So that's the minimum if anyone wants to support me on Patreon. So now we have to put this minifigure, get a close up of the minifigure. I talked about this yesterday. We put a black bob cut hairpiece on top of her, and she goes behind the counter in front of the coffee machine for the coffee shop. I think that's weird that we get an extra reddish brown 1x2 jumper. That's a little bit weird, and we also get a spare 1x2 black plate. I think those pieces are too big to be extras, because normally we only get the 1x1s as extras, and we get an extra trans yellow 2x2 inverted tile around, and we get a spare, unless I have misplaced putting one of these on, one of the regular green leaf pieces, that has to be too big to be an extra piece. Let me sit back in the instructions and see if that's supposed to go on. That seems like it's too big to be an extra piece. I mean, if it's an extra piece, that's great, but normally that isn't an extra piece. So we've got the two leaf pieces there. Trying to scroll back to see if I was supposed to put one somewhere. Mayo, she is already your second biggest fan because she loves you and your content. Oh, that's sweet. Um, I'm not seeing any. Is that? I can't. Hang on. I think there's something. There might be something under the stair. Yes, that's where it's supposed to go. I was supposed to put that trans yellow piece as as a lamp underneath the stairs. That's where that was supposed to go. I knew that was too big to be an extra piece, so that's where that is supposed to go. And let me just put this 1x8 tile back. And I'm not sure about those other pieces. Let me go back to the start of bag 4. I can just scroll through some of these things. I'm just going to assume that that's an extra piece because I'm not seeing where that is supposed to go. And we are approaching 1 hour and 32 minutes. And the microphone is still connected. Yay! Um, no, I guess it is an extra piece. But probably the most interesting piece from bag 3 is we get a spare of the light tan 1x1 quarter round tile that has the printing for cherry pie. Captain Matt says, okay, we got to go. Dinner plans await us. See you later, Mayo. She might send you a message to organise plans sometime. That'll be nice, and I hope you enjoy yourself at dinner. Goodbye. Um, and we also get another spare oopsie got wedged in between the keyboard. Another one of these spare white round tiles that have the red swirl. And we get a spare of the white feather plume. And yeah. Oh, and we also get a spare of the speedometer gauge, which is always nice to get. Those I'm sorry about the focus and the bad lighting. So that looks like everything for bag 3. And page 132 is where bag 4 starts. So we're going to be ending about half an hour earlier because we've gotten through bag 3. So thank you for watching or listening to this live stream. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to be notified of every mayohosko upload. Be sure to click that bell icon so that you don't miss out. And if you want to support the mayohosko channel, if you want to get um, behind the scenes access to what goes on around here, if you want to see early access to my videos before they get uploaded to YouTube, if you want to see exclusive images and text that I might not otherwise share on my social media, if you want to get the right to vote on some Mayo Hosco polls to get some administrative control of some things that goes on around here, and you want to see the production value of this channel grow, as well as many other perks that I'll need to officially document, probably on a Google document that I will share with the Mayo Hosco fan club eventually. Feel free to support me on Patreon so that you can get all of that exclusivity. Um, to reach out to me further beyond the comments down below, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to my social media, my Patreon, and the Mayo Hosco fan club are in the description of every Mayo Hosco video. So I don't think I will be doing a live stream tonight at 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time because my dad is still sick and he still needs his space to rehabilitate. He's got a sinus infection. So no live stream tonight. And if you ever want to catch any of these live streams live, sometimes, every day until I get the assembly square complete will be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. If you want to catch those live, feel free to convert that time into whatever time zone you're in so that you don't miss out. As well as if I do have an 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. live stream in Australian Central Standard Time, you can do the same conversion. And I always announce when I'm going to do my live streams on my social media. So another way to keep track of if I am, well, another way to keep track of my live stream schedule is um, I always do posts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram linking you to the live stream. So thank you for watching this live stream. I will see you in the next live stream, and I will see you in the next video where for the next live stream, we will hopefully do bag number 4. So thank you for watching, guys. And the microphone worked the whole time. Yay! 3 cheers for me. End stream.